If you have a gangrene in your hand, on your finger or something, you'll have to cut that limb off. Otherwise, your whole body will also, the gangrene will spread in your body. This is true or not? And that's why Shukadeva Goswami Pad, this verse describes about him. Jam prabhajantam anapeta peta kritam. Sutta Goswami is saying, oh, how is my Gurudev? How is my Gurudev? Only by having his darshan, all the creepers, the trees, the animals, all of them, they became intoxicated with divine love and prem. Their hearts melted. Uttam Shukadeva Goswami is an Uttam Mahabhagvat. So the symptom of Guru is being described. Who is the topmost Guru? Topmost Guru. So before accepting a Guru, you should see if that Guru is bona fide. Just like before drinking water, you have to see if that water is good. Like you find any Kula Guru or Sahajya Guru, and then you think that person is a proper Guru, and then you take him initiation, and later you don't want to give him up on him because you think, oh, I already accepted. But no. That person was an imposter Guru. The person eats meat, drinks chai, doesn't do bhajan. Do you think that person is a proper Guru? Of course not. So many people, I've seen many people like this. That person is not Guru. This Guru you thinking you're Guru, he's not Guru, he drinks chai. A Guru that eats pan, little nuts. A Guru that smokes cigarettes. That eats tobacco. Oh, I don't want to give up my Guru. Foolish person. Do you think that's a proper Guru? You should give up a Guru like that. At least if you find a Madhyamadikari Guru, then you should take initiation from him and do bhajan. A Guru who follows all the four principles, all the principles of the scriptures, true or not? No, I have already accepted Guru. And some people even think, oh, I don't need to accept Guru, no need to accept Guru. Some people think like that. Oh, the mantra is written everywhere, Hare Krishna mantra, the Gopal mantra is everywhere, I can just read the mantra. No. Even if you have the same knowledge of Brahma and Shiva, if you don't have a Guru, you'll never deliver from this material world. Plus that's roads. If you haven't attained a bona fide Guru, you'll never deliver from this material world. Even if you have the same knowledge of Brahma and Shiva. Even if you have the same knowledge of Brahma and Shiva, a lot of knowledge. If you don't take shelter of bona fide Guru, you'll never be able to deliver from this material world. Never, ever. Sutta Goswami Pad said, oh, how is my Gurudev? Vyasadeva Goswami started running after him saying, oh my son, oh my son. But Shukadeva Goswami Pad didn't even once look behind to see his father. He was just running towards the forest. And then Vyasadeva, he taught some hunters and told them 2 verses and said these 2 verses are the way to catch that parrot. Means Shukadeva Goswami. How? So one verse describing the beauty of Krishna. This verse is so beautiful, describing the beauty of Krishna, the form of Krishna. Hearing that, Shukadeva Goswami Pad came next to that hunter, came and told him, wow, such a beautiful verse describing the beautiful form of Krishna. He who has a peacock feather on his forehead. His Tribhanga Lalit. He has a flower behind his ear. Sometimes he puts it around one ear, sometimes around the other ear. Behind one ear, sometimes behind the other ear. His complexion is so beautiful and his cloth is like yellow, shining yellow. And he puts the flute on his lips. So beautiful, his form is so beautiful. So if he's so beautiful, he must be also have so many qualities. So in the second verse they told to Shukadeva Goswami, Aho Bhakyam. The sister of Bakasur, Putana, she only dressed as a mother. She came in disguise as a mother. And Bal Gopal was only 6 days old. 6 days old. And by drinking milk from her breast, he made her leave that demon body and give her a position as a servant of Mother Jashoda in Golok. Jigamsaya means she came to kill him. Who can be more merciful than Krishna? Who can be more merciful than Krishna? Krishna has so many qualities. So he's so pretty, handsome, gorgeous, and at the same time he has so many qualities. Some people might be pretty, handsome, or beautiful, but not enough qualities. Or some people might have many qualities but not beautiful. But Bhagavan, he's so beautiful and attractive, and also he's so amazing, and so many qualities he has. Prema Madhurya, Lila Madhurya, Venu Madhurya, Rupa Madhurya. Krishna has all these qualities, this sweetness, these 4 extraordinary qualities of sweetness. Shukadeva Goswami, after hearing these verses, he came to Vyasadeva and surrendered to him. And then Vyasadeva Goswami told Bhagavad Katha to Shukadeva Goswami. And this same Katha, Shukadeva Goswami described in the assembly of Parikshit Maharaj. So this beautiful life history of Shukadeva Goswami, our acharyas describe. So the previous life of Shukadeva Goswami, he was the pet parrot of Srimati Radhika. The evidence is here. This verse is so beautiful. It's written by a Vaishnava. I don't know who is the writer of this verse, the author. But this verse is described in the assembly of the Vaishnavas. And a very, very important and important verse in the assembly of the Vaishnavas. This verse is so beautiful. Srimati Radhika once, you see the baby parrot, she was feeding him pomegranate seeds. And she was teaching him to tell the name of Krishna. Sometimes Srimati Radhika would embrace him. And then the parrot was so small, baby parrot. And then sometimes he used to drink the nectar of the lips of Srimati Radhika. Drinking the nectar of her lips, like kissing. Again and again, do my pranams to him. He who drank the nectar of Srimati Radhika's lotus lips. So of course whatever he speaks is going to be so sweet. So I told that when Shukadeva Goswami came in the assembly of the Parikshit Maharaj, when he came to his assembly, Vyasadeva Goswami was also present. Parashara Rishi, father of Vyas. So all of them were there, but they recognized that Shukadeva Goswami, he is directly the pet parrot of Srimati Radhika. That's why they offered to him the highest seat, the throne. And then Parikshit Maharaj asked, if someone is about to die, what is the duty of that person? Shukadeva Goswami Pada gave one answer. He said, hey Maharaj, listen, hear me out. The person is about to die has only one duty. So hear Bhagavad Katha. It's not me who is giving this conclusion. Who is giving this conclusion? It's Bhakta Yogi, the great yogis, Vyasa Parasara, the great personalities. They gave this conclusion that in Kali Yuga, what should you do? You should hear Bhagavad Katha. No need to do anything else. Just hear with faith. That's it. Hear with faith. What should you do? Hear with? Sit down with faith. No need to do anything else. So beautiful life history of Shukadeva Goswami. So beautiful. Let's do a short kirtan and then I'll speak more 2 stories. I'll speak for more 10 minutes after the kirtan and then I'm gonna finish today's class. It's already 8 p.m. So until 8:30 I'm gonna finish until 8:30. Let's do some kirtan, would be nice because you're sitting for a long time and let's do kirtan.
Hari ka bhajan karo, Hari hai tumhara. Hari ka bhajan karo, Hari hai tumhara. Hari ka
they're really nice when you wear them. They like relax you. They like soften. They make everything look really bright, and they like soften your eyes. Like if you have a headache or something, like yeah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare ये कथा सुनो। ये बात व्यास नारद की भी कथा है। व्यास नारद संवाद। स्वयं व्यासदेव जी सारे ग्रंथ को प्रकट करा। ये जो कथा भी उनके मन में जो है
Vyasadeva manifested and all these scriptures, but his mind was not stable. That time, Narada Rishi appeared, and Narada Rishi said, Vyasadeva, this instability that you have in your mind, I have a solution. Because until now, the scriptures you have written, any scripture is not establishing who is the supreme personality of Godhead, and it's not explaining all the pastimes of Krishna properly. Especially dharma, artha, kama, moksha. You have not explained this in your scriptures at all. But the highest goal of the living entity, you have not even told that in any of the scriptures. This is the first reason. Second reason is that among all the scriptures, you have glorified specific demigod in each scripture. Transmitter is working or not? Working. So in Vishnu Puran you establish Vishnu is God. In Brahma Vaivarta Puran someone reads, then they will think Brahma is God. In Shiv Puran you will think Lord Shiva is the God himself. If God is one, then why have you written like this? So people are not being proper, not able to understand clearly, and the same instability is coming in your mind also. And all the pastimes of Krishna, you did not explain them in sequence. Somewhere Dwarka Leela, Mathura Leela, Vrindavan Leela, you have mixed, not told in sequence. So people don't know who is Krishna. Fourth reason, you did not explain that who is God. This is very important. You must explain this. And the highest pastime of Krishna, the Rasa Leela and the Vrindavan Ras, you did not explain it. Then Narad Rishi explained all this, that you follow bhakti. Now is it working? When you follow bhakti, Anand Mohan Prabhu ko
Who's asking? Who was doing it before? How the living entity is trapped by the illusory potency of the Lord and traversing in the repeated cycle of birth and death. But how can they attain the Lord? So the advice is to take the path of bhakti. The Lord's, what is the meaning of Maya? That which can be measured by the mind, that is called Maya. That which can be calculated by the mind. It's called the external energy of the Lord, Bahiranga Shakti. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is being seen from a distance. Maya is very far from the Lord.
इनका कृष्ण सूर्य सम
Krishna is like this shining sun,
प्रकाशमान सूर्य के भांति है। और
and Maya,
जन्म लेने के बाद
after taking birth,
पिताजी ध्यान
my father was village,
और संत महात्मा
and
रहने लगे।
they stayed there, and my mother used to serve those sadhus,
संत महात्मा की पत्तल आदि
washing their plates
उस स्थान को
and cleaning that area.
और उस समय मेरा उम्र था
And-
केवल 5 साल। कितने साल?
And I was only 5 years old at that time,
माँ के साथ भाई भी जाते।
and I used to go with my mother,
संत महात्मा की थोड़ी सी सेवा करते।
and I used to serve the sadhus just
इसे संत महात्मा
in some small way. And the sadhus were pleased with me, and they gave me their remnants.
और मैं अत्यंत
And
तीव्र उत्कंठा के साथ
very eagerly,
मैं संत महात्मा के से हरि कथा
I used to listen to their Harikatha.
हरि कथा श्रवण से ही संत
By hearing the Harikatha,
है।
everything I achieved,
फल फूल रुपए चढ़ा
all the fruits and flowers you have offered,
कथा में आ रही है।
it will not be equivalent to listening to the
पैसा चढ़ा दिया
Harikatha of the sadhu. You may have even given some money and some
फूल
fruits
भी चढ़ा दिया
and flowers
माला भी खरीद कर
and
चढ़ा
big
दिया।
garland.
क्या संत महात्मा प्रसन्न हो
Will
जाएंगे?
the sadhu be pleased?
संत
No.
महात्मा की प्रसन्नता करने के लिए
To please the sadhu,
एक ही है क्या?
there's only one way.
क्या बोला?
Harikatha Shravan.
उत्कंठा के
Katha
साथ
Katha Shravan. With eagerness you should listen to it.
इस काम से सुना, उस काम से
He may listen to Harikatha from one ear to the other, through the other.
उत्कंठा से
But with eagerness one should listen to Harikatha.
नारद ऋषि सहन करे।
Now Rishi is saying himself,
नारद ऋषि सहन कहने लगे। उस संत महात्मा
at that
को
time,
हरि कथा
this
बोलते थे।
time when the sadhus were speaking
मैं
Harikatha,
अत्यंत जो है
I was very eagerly listening to their Harikatha.
विकार ही मैं सुनता हूँ। इससे संत महात्मा विशेष बहुत प्रसन्न हुए।
The sadhus were very pleased with me in this way,
मुझे मंत्र भी दे दिए।
and they gave me mantras.
ओम नमो भगवते
Vasudeva. Which mantra?
ओम नमो
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
देखो सब एक तो संत
And-
महात्मा उच्चिष्ट ग्रहण किया।
Taking their remnants and chanting the mantra they gave.
हरि कथा सुनी। इस और संत महात्मा मेरे प्रति बहुत स्नेह प्रीति करने
And
लगे।
they gave me so much love and affection. At night time,
घर लौट जाती थी।
my mother used to return home, and she took me by force. And Narad, come.
मैं जाना नहीं चाहता
I did not want to go,
किंतु मेरे माँ
but my mother took me by force, by the hand,
ऐसा संत महात्मा से बैठे और हरि कथा श्रवण किया।
listening to Harikatha from the lotus lips of the sadhus.
मैं
Was my only desire.
प्रार्थना करने लगा।
Every day I prayed to the Lord.
संत महात्मा निकट रहना चाहता
I
हूँ।
want to stay with the
और मेरे
sadhus,
माँ मुझे
but my mother, she by force takes
मैं
me.
रोता था।
I used to
और
cry,
मैंने ऐसी प्रार्थना की।
and I prayed to the
एक
Lord,
दिन प्रभु ने मेरा कथा को मेरा निवेदन को
please
स्वीकार
listen to
किया।
my prayers.
है, ग्रहण कर लिया।
And that, saying this, the Lord reciprocated.
एक दिन शाम के
One
समय
day, at night, my mother was milking the cow.
इतने समय
At that
एक
time,
सांप आकर के
one snake came
मेरी माँ को
and
डांस दिया,
bit
काट दिया।
my mother.
और मेरे माँ
My mother left her body.
मैं प्रसन्न हो गई।
I became happy. Why?
कोई रोकेगा नहीं।
Now there will be no obstacle.
के साथ मैं रहूं।
I could stay with the sadhus without obstruction.
नारद ऋषि सहन करने लगे।
Narad was saying himself,
चली गई, मर गई।
my mother left her body,
मैं प्रसन्न हूं। क्यों?
but I was happy
कोई मुझे रोकथाम करने
because
वाला नहीं।
nobody could stop me
संत महात्मा के साथ।
to meet with the sadhus.
मैं संत महात्मा के साथ रहने लगा।
And I stayed with
संत
them.
महात्मा जब गांव में छोड़कर
When they
चले
left
गए,
that
संत
village,
महात्मा के साथ ही
I went with
मैं
them
विचरण करने लगा। और इसी मंत्र को
and
जप करो।
chanting this mantra,
जितने तीर्थ स्थल हैं,
visiting all the places, holy places of Bharat,
पश्चिम, पश्चिम
north
से
from
दक्षिण,
south,
और दक्षिण से पूर्व
west
तक,
to east,
जितने भी
all the holy places.
सब तीर्थ स्थल में मैं भ्रमण किया।
I visited all the holy places.
मंत्र जप करते करते मेरे मन में हृदय में
In chanting this mantra, in my
प्रभु की कैसे दर्शन करें। उच्च चाहिए कि मैं भगवान
एक इसको निकाल निकाल
मंत्र जप किया। ऐसे मेरे प्रभु
then chanting this mantra,
भगवान एक बिजली के भांति
my mother, like the Lord gave me his darshan as like a flash of lightning. Then I became unconscious. वापस दे दिया उसको दे दिया नहीं. And after becoming unconscious, and I remembered the form of the Lord's forearm form with claw, conch, club, lotus flower. And then there was an aerial sound. Oh Narad, you will not get my darshan again in this physical body. When you leave your body and you achieve your perfection in your Atma Sharir, and you come to my abode, then I will give you darshan. Then I took a vow. So I don't want to stay in any other place other than the forest alone. At that time of my leaving the body, then I attained my spiritual body and attained the abode of the Lord, and had the darshan of the Lord, His beautiful form. Bhakti Yoga is that, taking that mantra from Shri Guru and chanting that mantra. Faith, Nishta, Ashakti, Bhav, up to the stage of Bhav. You will have the knowledge of your transcendental form. This external body, it's made of the 5 elements. Gross body, made of earth, water, fire, air and ether. When this body, you have to leave this body, the subtle body is inside. There's one body called the subtle body inside this gross body. Mind, body and intelligence, consciousness is the subtle body, and in that there is another body called the Atma Sharir, Atma body. And when you leave the gross body and the subtle body, then your Atma, then you will know your Atma Sharir. And from that you will be able to attain the abode of the Lord. This is called Bhakti Yoga. There is no other yoga in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga there is only the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. In Namada Adhara Sumeru Nipari. By remembering the names of the Lord constantly and chanting Hare Krishna. Sumeru, Sumeru. Sumeru, Sumeru. What chant, which mantra to chant in Kali Yuga? In Kali Santan Upanishad. Kali Santan Upanishad. In this Upanishad, there is Kali Yuga's Mahamantra given. In different yugas, different mantras were given. In Kali Yuga, this mantra, Mahamantra, is Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare People chant this mantra backwards.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare.
एक अलग है।
This is wrong.
आप व्यासदेव जी के जो शुद्ध
Vyasa.
उपनिषद है, कली संतान उपनिषद,
In Kali
उस
Santan
कली संतान
Upanishad,
उपनिषद के पढ़िए, क्या लिखा है उसमें?
what is
कली
written?
के महामंत्र क्या लिखा है?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
परिचित बात कुछ करना नहीं।
You don't have to do anything else in Kali Yuga.
त्रेतायुग जगते मोगई,
Okay, in this
दापरे
verse,
परिचर्जन, और कलु केशव
Kirtan.
संकीर्तनम। सत्ययुग में
In
लोग
Satyug,
ध्यान
people used to meditate
करते हैं। क्यों सत्ययुग की? सत्ययुग के
because
लोग
at that time,
100,000
they lived for 100,000 years.
एक
Ek
लाख
lakh,
है?
100,000 years they lived.
त्रेता युग में
In Treta Yuga, they lived for 10 less,
एक जीरो कम हो गया।
with 10,000 years.
द्वापर युग में
In
और
Dwarka
एक जीरो कम हो
Yuga,
गया।
10 less, 1,000 years.
और कली युग में और भी एक जीरो कम हो
And in
गया।
Kali Yuga, even 10 less, 100 years.
60-70 साल हो गए जब
But even less, by the time you're 60, 70, you're finished.
बहुत लोग हैं 100 साल बहुत कम है।
Very few people live up to the age of 100. How many people are here living 100 years old? Even one person, 100.
95 years
What about 95 years? Anybody? Somebody at the back?
चलो एक दिन तो मिल जाए।
Yeah, one person, 95. What about 90 years old? Yes,
80 साल हो गए तो
80 years old? Even still rare.
कोई एक व्यक्ति का
Maybe one or two.
बात सही है कि नहीं?
It's true or not?
इसलिए कली
Because so in Kali Yuga, this is not possible. Not even meditation is possible. Chanting your Gayatri mantra, you fall asleep during this.
सब सो जाते हैं। हैं? मान उदाता भटकते रहते हैं।
Your mind goes here and there.
त्रेतायुग जगते मोगई।
In
त्रेतायुग में
Treta Yuga, they used to perform yagyas.
जपना करना भी
In Kali Yuga, to perform yagya is difficult because the pure ingredients are not far.
घी मिले तो
If you don't find pure ghee,
तो घी नहीं मिलता।
then,
हैं? आपके
well,
आग में लगने भी वो
well, it does not light the fire.
डालडा घी में क्या होता है? अथवा
Dal is something, maybe the fat of the animal, you cannot attain the results of the yagya by using impure ingredients. The ghee does not melt. Kapoor Kapoor nahi jalte hai.
कपूर भी नहीं
Jalte hai. Kapoor is not light. Camphor. Matches bhi nahi lagta. Match.
मंत्र भी ठीक से नहीं होता।
Mantras are not even proper.
दापरे परिचर्चा
In Dwarpa,
दापर जिसमें लोग और
you used to worship the deity, that even not properly.
इसे कहते हैं कली युग में
In Kali Yuga,
अत्यंत सहज सरल रूप में क्या करना है? हरि नाम।
we have to simply chant the holy name. Mahaprabhu said in the shloka, Shreya Kairav Chandika Vitaram Vidyavadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam
प्रतिपदम परिणामृत
Sadanam Atmasnapnam Param Vichayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam.
पढ़ाई सीखी।
Just learn this. Just imagine in your hand this is the mirror.
चेतो दर्पण मात्र चित्त रूपी दर्पण।
And this is a mirror of your heart.
ये सब लोग हाथ ऐसे करेंगे। बाएं हाथ पे ऐसे उठाइए। चेतो दर्पण
Bhava Madhva Vivapanam Vidyavadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipadam Adanam Aswadanam. This one. No, no. Atma Snapanam. Param. Is this yours? Yours?
अभी आ रही कि नहीं हैं?
Is it come?
सामने आता है कि नहीं?
Is it come?
गरम और ठंडे पानी मिला
Is it hot water coming?
ज्यादा गरम पानी आते हैं।
Is there a shower of hot and cold water?
इससे क्या मिला?
Mix the two together.
अंदर से
Mix the two together.
पानी मिला करके
Then mix the hot and cold water to bathe with warm water. Sarva Atmasna. Just bathe in this,
चित्त रूपी दर्पण
in your mirror of your heart.
हृदय कैसे है?
Our heart is like a mirror.
दर्पण से मिरर शीशा चित्त रूपी दर्पण उसमें अभी मैला पड़ा हुआ है
There's dirt on that mirror with lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy, and innumerable types of dirt is covering this mirror of the heart. But how will you clean it? By the process of Nam Sankirtan. Some people say, in your body, when there is dirt, you will wash it with water. But there is dirt in your heart. How will you wash this? In your body, you will wash the dirt off with water. But in the dirt in your heart will be washed by how? Show me, tell me. That person whose mind is filled with lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy, how will you clear that mind, heart? By the name, by the soap of the names of Lord Ram. Ram Nam Sabuns, by the soap of the holy names of Lord Ram, you will clean your heart. Then you will see the pure, the name of, then you will see the form of the Lord. Therefore, chant Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So in Kali Yuga, this process, this is Bhakti Yoga, Nam Sankirtan. And he listened to Harikatha. Harikatha and chanting the holy names. Bihari Lal Ki Jai, Jai Shri Radhe. Tomorrow we will speak more. Now Aarti, Kirtan, and Bihari Lal Ki Jai.